December 7th, 2021. I just had a really hard time prior. It was more of like survival mode. I was really good at putting on a fake face because I didn't like people to worry. Well, that was like my final straw. And the day I didn't want to be alive anymore. I tried taking 2 separate pills. That didn't work. And then I tried a resort to cutting. An attempt to feel something. I got through a couple of lines and none of it was making me feel better, so I ended up resulting something I knew that would actually work. And then that's where Jesus stepped in. But Jesus ended up saving my life that day. In a way that I knew it was him, and it was beautiful. And it wasn't till I almost succeeded that my computer just randomly started playing a worship song, and I didn't recognize it at first because I didn't have that on my worship playlist, or my computer wasn't even on. And I was like, well, I don't have anything else to do. I'll check out why my computer's randomly playing this song. I started reading the lyrics, and I just started sobbing. A sense of like warmth and love and compassion that was overwhelming, but in a good way. He ended up using that song to just speak through me, to tell me that was enough. It wasn't till then that I truly was able to surrender and let go, and that's when God's able to help us. This is John 1:48. How do you know about me? Nathanael asked. Jesus replied, I could see you under the fig tree before Philip found you. And Nathaniel, I would like to think, was probably going through a really hard time. And I was the same way. Like, I felt like God wasn't truly with me. His first encounter with Jesus is very special because it reminds me of my first meeting with Jesus, like real first meeting. His like true divine form, and not just something that I knew existed, but I haven't seen. I could tell you all these titles that I am, but the most important title that I could probably say is a servant of Jesus Christ. And that's the only one that truly matters to me the most. truly following Jesus and knowing the way that he loves me, I could truly love others the way that he would want me to, and just to share what he's done in my life, because it can happen to anyone. This is someone that's speaking from experience dealing with talking to multiple different types of people, taking different types of medication. Even when I was doing all those things for years, it never truly was resolved, and I was never at peace until I asked Jesus to help me and not those things. You have to give up everything. You have to just surrender, which is very hard. For people that are struggling with suicide, I feel like what everyone tells them the most is don't do it. You're worth it. You belong. But then after that, they may be okay, and they may have step back and escape from that situation for just that time being, but those words don't really mean much. If you're having a really hard time and you feel like suicide is the only way, I would love for you to know that there's a shepherd that's watching over you right now, and he knows your name. And he's reaching out to you, and he's calling you home, and he wants to use your life for something more, because he knows you and the way that he crafted and molded you is such a beautiful and intimate way that he knows every aspect of you in your life, and he wants to be able to use you, and you have so much potential. God knows who you are, and he's calling you by name, and he wants you here, and he wants to use you in ways that you couldn't even imagine, and that you're beautiful and lovely to him because out of everything he's made in this world, you are his favorite creation. Walk this earth and be who you were destined to be under Jesus, and to follow under his light.